Hello everyone, this is Vicky Stitchnbutton, and I am back for number 158 of my Flosstube. Let's see, today is, I don't even know what the date is. Today is the 16th of May, and I was going to do my video yesterday because I got home Tuesday from my trip to California, and I just needed an extra day. So I wanted to get this done. I may do one next week because I have minimal stitching here, but I wanted to give you a little lowdown on my trip and how it went and all the goings on. I don't know, going ons. I just wanted to fill you in. So let's go with that. So as far as stitching, I stitched one day, and that was like right after my video or the day after that, and I got a whole 147 stitches in. I didn't even hurt myself doing it, and I haven't stitched since then because busy and tired and all the things. So let me just show you that real quick. I stitched on, I said I was going to stitch on my grapes pillow. That's it. That is from the February 2000 issue of Just Cross Stitch magazine. And what did I do? Here it is. It's so pretty. I changed out my needle minder to Speedy. I filled this in. This, just that grape. He needs to stop whining because we just came in. So I filled in this grape. My intention is to just start filling in the stuff here and work my way down. And that's all I got done. That's it. So if you're in for the stitching, that was it. I do have my giveaway winner that I did the drawing for. I did that today, and I drew Lady Marmalade in Stitches, who is Sabrina. Sabrina, I will message you, because I know you're over in Australia. So I will message you about that. That's for this kit. Well, I say it's a kit, but it just has the leftover threads and beads and the chart. So you can do with what you will on that one. I do have another giveaway though, so I might as well keep on moving with that, and that is this little chart here. It's the chart and the fabric, which is, I do believe it's a linen, and it's got two little buttons, and it's called Buzz from Lizzie Kate. It's cute. I thought I'd stitch it. It's been hanging around. I still have not stitched it. I keep on moving it from here to there, and now I am moving it to my giveaway section of this video. So, if you are interested in winning Buzz, do the giveaway things. Don't say giveaway, be over 18, you know, I need your address. If I don't have it, blah, blah, blah. And comment with one of the words being Buzz, B-U-Z-Z. Buzz. Okay, so what happened? Let's start from the beginning. How about that? I flew out on Friday, which meant I had to leave the house extra early. It's about almost 2 hours to the airport, and we drove down, Frank drove me down. On the way down there, by the way, because there's, never any lack of drama, somebody hit us. We were doing 80 miles an hour on I-95 going down to Fort Lauderdale, and somebody actually tapped our back passenger side corner bumper. At first, it felt like he hit uneven road. I was like, did you just hit an uneven patch? And he's like, no, I think that guy just hit us. So we were very fortunate, very lucky that we did not spin out. We did not hit a wall. We didn't hit another car. We just kept on going, and the guy sped past us after that and evaded pursuit, so to speak. So he pretty much hit and ran. I tried to get a picture of the license plate, but because it was right before dawn, it was still a little too dark. So I did a video, and I read off the license plate just in case. I don't know that we're going to do anything with it. Honestly, most people that do stuff like that don't even have insurance, and it's really not worth the aggravation. It's very minimal damage. I do have pictures. Matter of fact, how about if I just start inserting pictures? So I will insert a picture of our bumper here. Don't mind the dirty car, because after I took the picture, I was like, we really need to wash the car. So it's minimal damage. What? Then I got to the airport fine, checked in my bag fine. Tidbit, for JetBlue, it costs $3 to check in your bag outside. Fine, whatever, just take my bag. I don't want to push it around anymore. But on the way back in LAX, they did not charge you for that same service, which is actually more surprising because you'd think that California charges for everything and way too much for everything. So I dropped off my bag, got on, said I had to sit around for a while because, you know, you get there early. And went through TSA just fine. Trying to think. I boarded just fine. And then we sat on the tarmac. We pulled away and sat on the tarmac for about 2 hours. There have been storms here in the U.S. For those that aren't in the U.S. that don't know, it is going into summer, and most spring is season for tornadoes in the Midwest. And apparently they're having a lot of storms up there. And then on top of that, the flight should have went over the Gulf, and we couldn't leave because apparently the radars over the Gulf weren't working. So we sat on tarmac for 2 hours, and my flight was 2 hours delayed. Whatever. We got there safe. It was fine. I met up with Laurel. She was waiting for me at the car rental place, and we got a car rental because she doesn't drive. And I was not taking Uber all over the place, so we got a car. We went, I was starving by then. We went to Red Robin. I don't think we have any pictures from that. And what else? Went to Red Robin, went back to her place to hang out. With me not having a car, we started making plans because she doesn't have a car. I mean, with her not having a car and not being a driver, we started making plans for the weekend. And Saturday, we hung out at her place most of the time during the day. Saturday night, we met up and had dinner with a bunch of people. We had dinner with Shelly, KeyX Stitch, and Erica and Kevin from Akio Whips, and Alma from Alma's Little Wonders, and then one of our viewers, Sandra Dolan. She comments on a lot of our videos. And so there were 7 of us, and we went to this place called the Rembrandt, and the food was pretty good. I know the music was a little loud, but it was a Saturday night, and the lights were a little bit low. Our old butts were putting on the flashlight on our phones to read the menu, but the food was really good, and we had a good time. It was a great visit. It was great meeting all those people in person, because I had met none of them in person before. So it was really great. And while there, Shelly gave us a little gift, and I will show you that now. And your butt stinks. Your butt stinks, and you're whining, and I'm not going to have it. Okay? So here, I have a treat. Just relax. He stinks. Like, bad. So Shelly gave us all a little gift that she made. And mine's trying to kill me. She made us these little counting pins, ornamental pins. I have little pin cushions and stuff to put this kind of stuff in. Look how cute. And I'm pretty sure everybody got a bag, so, because she had asked how many people were at the dinner. Let's see. A little bee, heart, oh, this one's got a little dangly. I didn't even notice that when I first looked at it. Okay, Shelly, it's sticking out weird. Hang on, I'll fix it later. Actually, that's kind of cute. It's in flight. And another 2 hearts. Very cute, very cute, very cute. Love those. Thank you, Shelly. So after dinner, we just dispersed. Right after that, we went back to the house. Oh, because I had to give some stuff to Shelly and Kevin, so they had followed us back. And we did a little bit of carpooling. We had Alma meet us at Laurel's, and then we went and picked up Sandy, and we dropped Sandy off afterwards, and then met back at Laurel's, so I can give them their stuff, because it's totally Alma's fault. If I hadn't moved Alma's stuff when she met up with us earlier, I would have remembered everybody else's things. We laugh about that, by the way, because somehow I can spin it to make it somebody else's fault, besides the fact that I just forgot, okay? But it was really a good time. Sunday, since I had the car, we decided we were going to go to IKEA and Skechers, and I didn't bring my shoes in, but I did get a pair of shoes, and actually I got a pair for me and a pair for Frank, and Laura got 2 pairs. What was that? No, that was Monday. Okay, back up, because Sunday we went to the county fair. We went to the LA County Fair. It was in Pomona. I want to say down in Pomona. I'm pretty sure from where Laurel lives. And tell me you're old without telling me you're old, because you have to sit down often at the fair anymore. And it's not a big, you know, it is what it is. We both know my lower back has been bothering me for a while, and too much walking and or standing really does me in. But we did go through some of the stands and stuff, and I got some bee pollen. It's supposed to be good for healthy reasons, so I wanted to give it a try. Why not? And then some pure honey lippy stuff, because you never have too much lip stuff, right? And we tried to eat our way through the fair also. It is very expensive. I had a really crappy $22 baked potato. Okay, it was a lemonade and a baked potato. It was supposed to be a cheesy broccoli baked potato, but the cheese had like basically no flavor. It didn't have any butter on the potato, and the broccoli was barely steamed, like it was kissed by steam, just enough to make it tough to eat. So I did not enjoy it. I didn't finish the broccoli. I ate the potatoes purely because my blood sugar was low. Whatever, it is what it is. I also spent $16 on a Fresca, and that's basically a juice from one of the Mexican stands, and mine was, I got pineapple, and it came with some kind of souvenir cup that I didn't keep. So we went into the arts and crafts, which I will insert a whole bunch of pictures here for you to take a look at. I'm trying to remember the pictures offhand. I took pictures of not just the cross stitch, but also the quilting and things, and there were a lot of amazing things. Some things you wonder how, but you know, it is what it is. Everybody tries. Correct? Correct. I did share some of this stuff with Janet while I was there, because we were having another sit down to rest our backs, and they had some that she loves a good quilt, and they had some sunflower things. What else? I'm trying to go off the top of my head, so I'm not scrolling through my phone for it. We stopped. We went through the vendors markets. There was a couple of buildings. We only went through a few, but they had an infinity chair, which I now want, but I have no place for it, and I don't have $6,000. I did test it out, and I feel like I went for the deep tissue massage, but maybe I shouldn't have, because my back can handle it, but apparently my legs cannot, and neither can my feet. My feet are very tender. But it almost inverts you and everything. I was almost totally upside down. It massaged my feet, my legs, my arms, my back, my neck. It was pretty cool. What else did we see? Tchotchke stuff. I also had, and I think this is just one of those places that's always there. It's around. And it was, I can't remember the name of the stand, but it was cream cheese on a stick. And it was basically a corn dog, but instead of a hot dog, it was a block of cream cheese in it. Not a whole entire 8-ounce block of cream cheese, but it was a good, healthy portion of cream cheese. And it was delicious, because you should definitely eat your way through the fair. I think that was like $9. In case you're wondering how much fair food costs, it's kind of pricey. It came with a duck sauce. I wouldn't call it, it had the consistency of a duck sauce, but it was like sweet and sour. I was not a fan. I tried it a little bit with the breading and didn't eat that, so I just ate it plain. It was delicious. Not the duck sauce, the cream cheese on a stick. Then Laurel got the corn on the cob, the grilled corn on the cob, and then on our way out, we stopped and got a funnel cake, which was $14. We didn't get any fruit on it or anything, just plain a funnel cake, which we ate later on once we got back. We had gotten on Zoom with some of the girls, and we ate some funnel cake. Monday, we decided to go over to IKEA and Skechers, and Laurel needed an area rug because they just replaced her floor in her living room, so she needed an area rug because her furniture is floating all over the floor, had no place to stop. So we shopped an area rug and actually got some shelving for her for something else, for another project she's doing. And we went to Skechers. And she got 2 pairs of shoes. And I got one for me, one for Frank. And I love Skechers. I must have like 5 or 6 pairs. And we went to Panda Express. I think that's the day we went to Panda Express too, right before IKEA. What else? Oh, we also had to go to the post office because she had stuff she was sending to people. And again, not having a car. It's so much more convenient when somebody can drive you there. Traffic was... Everybody warned me about traffic in LA. And honestly, well, there was traffic. I'm not putting... Yeah, I am from Philly originally. So the traffic between Philly and Maryland, the traffic in LA is pretty much the same. So it was what it was. I only cussed a few times, I think. Just a few. I probably cussed a lot, but I consider it a few compared to sometimes when I can get my road rage. Let's see. That was Monday. And then Monday, once we got back, we put the rug down. Because she needed help with that, so we went and put the rug down. And it looked really nice. What else? I'm trying to see if I forgot anything. I made her get me a coffee pot, by the way, because Vicky doesn't live without coffee, and she didn't have a coffee pot. And I taught her how to make a half a pot of coffee after I leave, and she proudly sent me a picture of a cup of coffee she made the next day on Wednesday morning, because I left Tuesday morning. So Tuesday, the flight back. I'm trying to see. I did make myself... oh! I forgot a key point. Friday? I think it was Friday night. We had gone somewhere and we were on our way home and we decided to get some Starbucks. So I said, okay, pick a Starbucks. It's close by here. You know, pick a Starbucks and we'll place our order there through my app. Did you know this woman had the audacity to pick a Starbucks that had no drive-thru? Okay, you tell me you're not a driver without telling me you're not a driver. How do you pick a Starbucks without a drive-thru when you are physically in a car? I had to get out and go pick up my coffee out of the shop. Actually, she offered to go out, but to intensify the audacity, I made her stay in the car and I went in and got the coffee myself. So she is not going to live that down anytime soon. You do not pick a Starbucks without a drive-thru when you have a car. All right? All right. On the way back, it was not too eventful, actually. Except for somebody definitely dropped a deuce in the bathroom because I smelt it. It was odoriferous. It was Gunner. It was Gunner-like-esque smell. Otherwise, it was not too bad, and Frank got there in plenty of time to pick me up. My flight was actually on time, which was nice. My baggage didn't take too long to come down, and we came home. And I exhausted because 12 hours later, I am finally home. And I had told him on the way home, I'm not unpacking my bags when I get home. I'm too tired. Yeah, no, because there's something, I've got a condition, and I ended up unpacking my bags anyway. But I got home. In moving this stuff with Laurel, I definitely hurt my neck and my back some. So I am recovering. I tried to get a massage for today and had a little bit of a temper tantrum because the only place I know of to get a massage, they didn't have anything till Saturday. So I had a hissy fit. And I'm okay with that because, I mean, every once in a while, somebody's got to have a temper tantrum, right? But it's fine. I am home. I did, what else? I forgot to bring in, I did buy a magnet at the airport on the way back. I was like, I didn't get anything from LA because, mind you, I think I mentioned that I've never been to California before. The furthest west I was Utah when I went to Salt Lake. I had, before 2007, I hadn't traveled much anyway because of situations. So I've traveled exponentially more since then, and I still have places to go, things to see, right? So I've been to finally sea to shining sea. I have been to both ends of this country, not to every state, and that's fine. So I did get a magnet from the airport. It's a Day of the Dead magnet. It says Los Angeles. That's on my fridge right now. What else? Oh, when you go to a Stitcher's house and you start going through Stitcher stuff and she's destashing, there's things you're going to come home with. So let me show you the only other stuff that I brought home from my trip. I did bring home a couple of sewing fabrics that she was destashing, and this really cool yarn, by the way. But then she didn't want this portable lamp, and I could use it. It takes AA batteries, so why not for retreats? She destashed some fabrics, and she gave me the 36 count fabrics from Vicki Clayton. And she decided she does not like full coverage, so I did get her easy count. And then this fabric was a little too stiff, so she decided to get rid of it. It's fabrics by LJ. This one's Cobalt. Looks like it's a fat quarter. And it's this blue. I can work with it. Crunchy isn't my favorite, but I've actually had crunchier fabric than this. And I really like the color. This kind of sweet smell to it. Reminds me, anybody remember, let me know in the comments, if you remember way back in the day, if you were stitching way back in the day when Yahoo was the biggest platform for stitchers. Do you remember when they introduced Kool-Aid dyeing for fabrics and threads? That's the kind of smell I just got when I first opened up that bag. It smelled like candy. She also had bought Silks for You silk to do Death by Cross Stitch from Long Dog and decided not to do it. So she had 3 skeins and she's scared. She's scared. I probably scared her. She never scared me. But she shared a skein of 215, which used to be my old area code in Philly, by the way. And so now I have a whole hank of Silks for You in number, it's probably PR215. And I absolutely love this color. Look at that. It looks like the ocean. Yay. She also shared some charts and things. So let me show you those. Get these out of my way. So I have 3 things that I got for my daughter. I'm going to give them to my daughter. That is Eat, Drink, Be Scary. I would also stitch this, but I know my daughter will like it. And then I would also stitch this, but I also know my daughter would like it. And I showed it to her, and she thinks it's friggin' adorable. It's just the pattern. It's not the stuff that goes with it. But I'll kit it up for her. And funny thing, this has a story. I was like, oh yeah, my daughter's definitely stitching this one. So she bought this, and she had to move from the place she was at, and they wouldn't give her stuff. It was an ex-friend, and this was in there. So she had it almost totally done, or had it done, I forget. I think it was almost totally done. So then got the kit again, and she stitched it again, and then she moved from Wyoming, and it's still at her ex-boyfriend's house. So when I saw this, and I was like, yeah, she's going to stitch it. So now she said, yes, she is going to stitch it again. So I'm going to give that to her. So those are 3 things that will go to my daughter. And I got some of these. I got, I can rip, Dear Tear from Hands On Design. Hello Jolly Christmas from Erica Michaels. I have a bunch of her berries. I really like hummingbirds. By the way, we saw one going to the car Saturday on the way to dinner. There was a hummingbird just sitting on a wire. It was really cool. It was so tiny. He wasn't as colorful as this one. It must have been a she then. It was more of a brown color. Anyway, so I got this one. She had promised this to me after she stitched this, because I thought about buying this, and she said I could have hers, and that is Hope Song from Heartstring. And I've had Sweetheart Trees in the past, and since this is kitted up and everything, and actually it started, which Laura was like, no, I didn't start that, and yet there was stitching, so she filled me with lies. It's fine. It was a center start, and so I think this is really pretty, and I think I really want to stitch it. And I tried to get her to keep the pencil. She didn't want to. She had 2 different kits. She had acorns and grapes of this Jeanette Douglas Designs. Really pretty, really elegant. And she kept on hemming and hawing. And she's like, I don't know that I'll stitch both of them. If I stitch one, it would be the acorns. And I was like, how about this? I'll stitch the grapes. She stitched the acorns. So she gave me this one. And I think the only thing that's missing here is the fabric, which is easy enough to get. And then again, I do love a hummingbird, and I got this one. It's a 2001 Costas Hummingbird. I like the cactus with it too. And I love a good dragonfly, and she parted with some of her gold collections and gave me this one. And it's the whole entire thing. I think I might even use the Ada on this one. And then little chickadees, these Berry Time Harmonies from Valerie Pfeiffer, which is Heritage Stitchcraft. Oh, so cute. And then I was very interested in this book. I don't know that I'll keep it, but I didn't have time to read through it. But it's called Meadows Sweet, a course written exclusively for the group correspondence school, the Embroideries Guild of America. And I wanted to go through this. It's really pretty. I think I can probably learn some stuff from it. So I wanted to obtain it for a while. If I may pass it on eventually, but not right now. And that was it as far as stash. That's all I got. That's all she wrote, folks. So I should be back in about a week. I am looking forward to getting some stitches done. I think I may have caught up with some sleep that I lost, and I'm feeling a little bit better. So stitching is definitely on the menu. I'm going to try to be back next week. I probably will be. How about that? And again, if you're interested in this one, it is Buzz. Keyword is Buzz. I will get in touch with Sabrina, the winner of the Dragonfly. I hope everyone is doing well, and I'll see you in about a week. Don't forget, don't let anyone steal your sunshine. Bye.